I'm so tired, but I can't sleep. I'm in my pajamas in the garage.
Apologies make lousy parachutes.
Alright, welcome to the Lone Wolfer Garage. As you can see, we are in the garage today. My girls Michelle and Bonnie behind me. Sora the Suzuki Savage is over here behind the camera. She's actually the boom operator today. As you may have noticed, I'm not in my usual attire. No, I'm not having a slumber party down here in the garage with my motorcycles. What is actually going on is I cannot sleep and decided to come do some work on the bikes. Maybe center myself, focus my mind, quiet down the crazy thoughts that run through this noggin right here. But yeah, I recently got a couple things in the mail, and yeah, I think it's time to open them up and slap them on the bike. For those of you who have been following along, or those of you who are just joining the Lone Wolfer Garage, well, I have been updating the lighting on this here 2012 Harley-Davidson Dyna Switchback. I started with the traditional insert LED for this here headlamp, but I didn't like it, so I changed it over to an LED bulb, which seems to be working quite well for my needs. The next upgrade was this LED light bar, which works in conjunction with the high beam on this here headlight. So it switches on only when the high beam is on, which helps me out quite a bit riding on these dark, dangerous New England back roads. At this point, that leaves only two more things I can actually upgrade on the front end of this here Dyna Switchback to LED. I started doing some research, and there are quite a few companies that promise amazing results with using their LED inserts. Most of them do actually follow through with those promises, and you get some great light. They make great products. One is Rogue Rider Industries, another one is Hogworks, another one is Custom Dynamics, another one is Eagle Lights. I think it's called Eagle Lights. Then there's Moons MC. Those are all the name brand ones in the United States that I know of. There are probably a few other ones that people have used, but the big one that you see kind of everywhere is the Rogue Rider SIGs. They have a new version, Rogue Rider SIGs Black or something like that, where the face of the LED module is actually black. However, after doing some research of my own, I was kind of put off by all of them, honestly. But the big thing that I didn't like is the fact that they all have wires sticking off the back with the plug. So you have to plug it in, get it set, and then kind of twist all the wires inside of the bullet housing here, and then hold it in place while getting the lens cap back on. And I was just like, I don't know, that just seems silly to me. I think it's poor engineering. Honestly, it's poor engineering. So I took to the interwebs and I stumbled across a product that I thought looked, well, honestly, revolutionary in the fact that it looked old school. It's much bigger than an actual, 1156 or 1157 bulb, but it's one unit. And you just kind of put it in, twist, and it's in. You don't have to worry about wires. You don't have to worry about it rattling around inside there. And I was intrigued, so I started reading all the reviews on them, and I decided to pull the trigger. I happened to find these ones actually on Amazon. They're from a company called Vehicode, or Vehicode, like vehicle, but like Vehicode, Vehicode, Vehicode. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it. I'm going to go with Vehicode. Vehicode. As I said, they are very intriguing looking, so I'm not going to, pitter-patter, waste a bunch more time, because I think this is going to literally take, like, maybe 2 minutes tops to install. So I want to show you what they are. We're going to start with the front end of the bike. So I went ahead and I picked up the turn signals all around, the 1156s for the rear turn signals and the 1157s for the front. I did not pick up another 1156 for the brake light, but I do actually plan on buying that at some point if these meet my expectations. Yeah, hopefully you can read this. For the front, I got the white and amber, and I got the straight amber for the rear. These are the boxes they come in. They're actually packaged very nicely. And here's the reveal, I think. Wait. Easier to open. And here's the reveal. Revolutionary. So I ended up getting all 4 of these lights for the cost of just a front set or just a rear set from pretty much all of those other companies that I mentioned before, except for Custom Dynamics, which are even more expensive. I do understand that those companies make a very highly regarded product, and I do not fault them for pricing them where they do. Again, they have great reviews. Everybody loves their product. Not going to say that you shouldn't buy those, but for half the price, I got this front set. For the other half of that price, I got the rear set. So let's swap out the bulb on the right side here on the bike and see how much better it is than the traditional OEM halogen bulb. And here's the reveal. Revolutionary. I ended up getting all 4 of these lights for the cost of just a front set or just a rear set from pretty much all of those other companies that I mentioned before, except for Custom Dynamics, which are even more expensive. I do understand that those companies make a very highly regarded product, and I do not fault them for pricing them where they do. Again, they have great reviews. Everybody loves their product. Not going to say that you shouldn't buy those, but for half the price, I got this front set. For the other half of that price, I got the rear set. Let's swap out the bulb on the right side here on the bike and see how much better it is than the traditional OEM halogen bulb. Okay, so first thing we got to do, got to get this lens cap off. So you're going to need either a flathead screwdriver or a coin of some sort. I got myself a nice trusty little penny. I'm going to rotate the lens until I find a notch. I'm going to put the penny in the notch. Give it a nice little twist. Lens pops right off. I was always taught, don't touch these bulbs because finger grease can make them pop. So I grab a rag, take it out, put it aside. I want to save that. So then we bring out our brand new LED blinker unit, because it's not a bulb. It's a whole unit. I think this is aluminum. It actually is quite hefty and sturdy. I am hopeful that it holds together inside of this here Harley that likes to shake itself silly. But yeah, it has the same type of setup as an 1157. 2 contact points. And these 2 little nodes that slide in specifically for it to turn in. There it is, it's in. I'm going to test this with the amber. Wow, that went on really easy. That went on way easier than I thought, actually. But yeah, I'm actually going to test this with the amber lens cap on there to get a better idea of how different the lighting is. So both sides are going to have the amber lens cap on. This side is going to have the white running light / amber blinker, and this side is going to have just the regular halogen bulb, which obviously will just be amber because the lens is amber. Let's turn it on and see what happens. So you will notice that the new LED blinks off amber when the turn signals or hazard lights are engaged. A few of the other companies that make these do actually have the option of it going white amber, which can be definitely safer, but honestly, I am fine with it being dark amber for my turn signals, especially because the price was right. Oh my god, it's so spooky in here. Wow, that is very bright. Just wanted to see a test in the complete darkness. I think these LEDs are very, very bright. I am impressed. Very impressed. Let's slap the other one in. I must admit, I am actually quite impressed with how bright these are. The product description says that the lumen rating for this is 1000 lumens. Rated voltage is 932 volt. The range, extreme Altinian LED, 150% more light on the road, technology, advanced LED technology. Whatever, you guys can read that, maybe. I don't know. Can you? We'll find out when I go and edit this, if this is readable. So I also have some clear lenses to replace the amber lenses that are on the bike right now. The amber are really more for when a regular halogen bulb is in there, but because these actually blink amber, they can have clear ones or smoked ones. Right now I happen to have clear ones. One reason that I have the clear is stated on this here little box, as I showed you before, 1000 lumens. That's a lot. And that might actually help light up the road ahead of the bike. So there are a couple reasons that I want to put clear lenses on these new LED bulb inserts. One of them being that I don't need to have an amber lens if it's going to actually blink amber. Next would be the lumen level that I showed you on here. Let's do that again. 1000 lumens. 2 of them on here. Really going to help light up the road in front of me. I hope, at least. Or at the very least, maybe catch the eyes of the deer that are, on the side, in the woods, in the bushes, deciding on whether or not they want to spook me, kill me, or leave me alone. And lastly, yeah, that's a weird word, lastly. I don't think it is a word, but lastly, the amber lenses are ugly. Let's put the clear lenses on. Oh my god, I looked directly into them. Oh, holy fuck, those are bright. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. I think I might need to put smoked ones on there. Alright, turning them on for the first time in complete darkness. Wow, those put out a lot of light with the clear lenses on there. Yeah, they cover the sides very well. I am going to piss off a lot of drivers. So the rear lenses and the bulb come out the exact same way as the front. Got my penny. Found my little notch. But the 1156 bulbs only have one point of contact, and they actually have even nodules, so you don't have to worry about lining them up properly to get them in. I did read in the reviews that this part is sometimes more difficult to get them in and to spin correctly into place. Feels like it's in. So let's do a comparison. Looks much brighter from here. Let's get the other one in. Oop. I would say they're very bright, and they're flashing at the appropriate speed. I believe that 2010, maybe? I might be wrong on the date. And later Harleys, might be 2012 and later Harleys, actually don't need any extra doodads to make LED lights blink at the appropriate speed. But do your research. Don't just listen to me, some guy standing in his PJs in his garage working on his motorcycle. Well, there you have it. Bonnie Bella Dyna here got 4 new LED lights installed this evening right here in the Lone Wolfer garage. Got one more light to change out on this here 2012 Dyna Switchback for an LED. That will have to wait for another vlog because I don't have the bulb, so can't do it. I am very optimistic that these bulbs are going to help me not only be seen, but be able to see at night. And that I should get a very nice, long life out of these bulbs. You may have also noticed the Wolf Ex Machina giant banner behind me because the Lone Wolfer Garage now has a sponsor. How do you like them apples? Make sure you go visit www.wolfexmachina.com and pick out your favorite t-shirt to wear out in the world to make more friends. I am also hopeful that I now have expended enough energy to go to bed and have a good night's sleep. I'm going to put the links down below where I actually got these here. Vehicode, like vehicle. That's what I settled on. Vehicode, like vehicle. LED bulb inserts. Bulb, LED unit, LED. I don't know. They're not bulbs. It's not a bulb. I don't know. Doesn't jive. Yeah, I'm gonna put the links down below for the Vehicode LED inserts for both the tail lights and the running/signal lights up front. For many Harleys, the rear turn signals are not running lights, so they are an 1156 bulb, and the fronts are a running light/signal. And that is an 1157 bulb. This company makes both. They make ones with halos, they make ones without halos, they make ones that are red and white, amber and white, red and brighter red for the brake lights. So that's what I'm going to be getting next. Again, I have nothing against really the other companies other than the like dangly wire that you gotta mess with to make this work. This is more like, you know, what a traditional bulb looks like. The way it's set up and the way you put it in. I don't have to sneak the plug in there and then snake the wire in and hold the unit while I try to get the lens back on. I just pop this in, pop the lens on. I like it. And it was much less expensive. All right, I'd love to know what all of y'all think down in the comments below about LED bulbs in general and the ones that I happen to install today. If you have any comments about you know, the other companies that make these and you want to sing their praises, I'd love to hear it. If you like this one, give it a big old thumbs up. If you don't, keep on trucking. And yeah, I think you should subscribe to the Lone Wolfer Garage. It's free.